I really did almost forget y'all. Y'all, this is in snippets, but I had to get in here and get some lunch cooked or something. And so what I did is I cooked some of my classic coleslaw that I got bought for $1.29. Put that in here. Chopped a little bit of celery, put a few onions. And then I'm going to put some, get that sweetener out of the way. Then I'm going to take some of this spinach and I'm going to roll it and chop it. It just makes it have a nice look when you use this in your salads. You can do this, well, you can do salads any kind of form, way. But I like this because it's got so many vitamins in it and it's so good for you. And now, I'll go ahead and just put it in that bowl. Put my my spinach down in there. Well, it is Sunday afternoon and I still hadn't got the turkey ready. So I've been putting around. Y'all ever just do nothing? Do y'all literally just ever do nothing? I mean, I do stuff, but it's nothing. I can't see whether I've made any headway or not. And that's today for me. That's just today for me. I see that's just coleslaw, onions, spinach, fresh spinach. We'll put some salt because this is Mother's now. Billie Jean can't eat that. And then I'll put pepper on it. We'll stir that in. If you wanted to, you could put a vinaigrette dressing on this. You could put a, well, any kind of dressing. Homemade ranch would be good on it. Let me get another spoon so I can get my mayonnaise out. Because I'm going to go ahead and put real mayonnaise. $2 on that, or $3. Just like if I was doing the coleslaw. But we're not going to do just plain old coleslaw. We want a little take on this. So let's just mix our mayonnaise down into the see those little pieces of spinach. Kind of fluff that up to where it makes a nice looking salad. So now I've got Mother's salad done. I'll take also, once I get her, let me get a plate. Paper plate, of course. Can't do nothing without a paper plate. I'm just gonna put some on this. like that. I'm gonna add a little cheese on top. Just a little bit of cheese. And she wanted a weenie, one of those hot links. So I've already got that one cooked, and I'm gonna cut it in little bite size. So now she's gonna have, this is her lunch. This is what she wants. This is what she gets. That's just the way mothers are, especially when they're 93 years old. They get what they want or whatever they'll eat, and this is what she's going to eat today because that's just what she wanted. I could have made her anything in the world. I'm going to have quiche, but she's going to have this. That's what she wants. I guess what I can do is, there's no sense in putting her bread because she won't eat bread, see. So I'll get her a few Ritz crackers and that'll be fine. I'll be back. So I've already heated my quiche, and I've sat here and I'm eating the crust off of it because I like the crust. I'll break it off and I'll sit here and I'll eat the crust off of it, then I'll eat the quiche. That's just my way of doing things on this Sunday before Christmas. Now the blueberry pie, see there's already a half gone. That was a very good pie. I suggest you try that. If you want a quick and easy dessert for the family's coming. So now I'm trying to get our kitchen cleaned up. Do our baggies of this and baggies of that. And our mayonnaise put back up. And I know y'all say just film. We want to see it all. Well, I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that there. But I got the turkey. Oh, I got the turkey. Oh, my God. It's so heavy, y'all. I'm trying to get it out so I can show you. It's a big one. It's a big turkey. Let me see if I can back this camera out. Okay. Yeah, it's a big honeysuckle white turkey. It's a big one. Let's see how many pounds it is. Well, that don't tell me on that, I don't think. Well, maybe it does, but I don't know how to read it. 18 pounds? Gosh. If that is 18 pounds, that'll feed the army. It's a big one. That's a big one, y'all. Okay. Let me get that taken out in the sink and washed, and I'll be back. Okay, I got the old General Electric roaster out. I'm just going to set it here on the top of my deal. Let me get an apron. Oh, let's use a yellow apron today. We use just a yellow apron today. And get it tied. And see what we can mess up. Hold on, let me do this microphone. There, now that'll be better. Alright, I've got the turkey. I got the turkey over here. If I can get its neck out. Hold on a minute. That thing. Oh my God. What am I trying to get it? Hold on. Well, I'm not having any luck. Hold on. Let me get him over there in that pan. I washed him and I washed him or it in baking soda. Oh, I washed him in baking soda. That's a big turkey, y'all. Now I'm trying to get this out of here. I know I can do it. I know I can do this. It fell down in there. And my hand is not, well, I can't get the neck out. Now, what would Julia Childs do? What would Franny Craddock do? Boy, Franny Craddock, she would, oh, let me see, maybe, I'm not sure. It's slick. Oh, there it comes. Gosh, that thing was stuck up in there. And I couldn't get it out. Think of the old neck googling around. All right. Now I've got the other giblets. All right, let me turn him over. Now I'm going to sit here and I want to pull this. I just want to pull this up. Like, you just want to massage. Get this pulled up here, okay? You want to pull that as much as you can up off of that old turkey bird. Now they put these pop-up deals in the most inopportune places I've seen. But I want my breast, this whole big breast, I want it tender. So I'm going to use Franny Craddock's idea of how to keep the breast tender and good. You know, let me turn it around. We'll be dancing here in a minute. Me and this old bird will be dancing. It's big. It's a big old bird. All right, let me see if I can just kind of cut. Oh, let me get my other knife. Let me get my other. Let's see. Look at this. Okay. There's one little hole. One little hole in there so I can get my hand down under that. I may have to go the other way in. Sometimes you have to go in this other way. Let's see. Like that. Okay, turn back around. It's heavy. Turn back around. Turn back around. See, I'm just wanting to put my hand up under that skin of it. Under its skin. Y'all see how I'm plucking that? I mean, I'm not really plucking it. It's just, okay. Just put your hand all up under there if you can do it. Now you got your breast showing. Lord, don't let the breath show. All right, now, rinsey. Cause I'll show you what I'm fixing to do. Okay, so you can use any kind of sausage, bacon, hot links, anything you want to use. And I'm going to use these, like the weenies, the smoked sausages that I showed you earlier. I'm going to take these, and just stick them up under that fat all over. 2 or 3 or for flavor. Now you can probably about 3 or 4. Depends on the turkey. Depends on the size. So you want this fat from these, which they have a lot of fat in them, and it'll ooze down into your bird, your old bird. So we push them all up under that. Get that all up under there. Now I'm going to take my mushrooms. I just bought. You can buy the big cap mushrooms or these here. These were on sale, and they're going to suffice. So I'm stuffing them up under there also. What they will do is they're moisture, plum moisture. So you just pack that full of those mushrooms. Okay? Get as much as you can in there. 1 carton probably would do it, but I bought 2. So we want them over here on this side. So that's 1 carton of those mushrooms. Probably could use a few more. Right down, down in there. Now see how that's just cram-packed full of mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, I don't know what else you could use for the water content and to help moisten. Okay. And then I'll pull that together. If you want to, you can put some toothpick in it. Let me just go ahead and put these few I have right down in the cavity. Just right there, so we don't waste them. So we don't waste the mushrooms. Now, a lot of people do stuff their turkey with stuffing. I do not. I make my stuffing separate because I want to make sure it's done, and I want to make sure everything's right. So, you get over there and act right now. Now I could get a toothpick and pull that together like that. So now you gotta, let me wash my hands. This is soap on them. You won't touch nothing as you touch that turkey. Okay, so now I've took 2 toothpicks, 3 now. I'm just gonna weave that in there, turn it, and re-poke it back. So now you've got you. He's kind of lopsided, but he'll cook just fine, I'll bet you. Okay. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on 400 degrees. And then when I get that on, okay, I'm going to take an onion and I'm going to cut it up just so I'll have it in the juices, the stewed onion. And I'll probably do, I might do 2. Let's do 2 because that's a big old turkey. So let's just bring these Vidalia onions and then we can use them. With a good bit of gravy or whatever. Go ahead and cut them up. You can put a few down in its neck there. Cavity, put it in its cavity. I guess we could let's see how deep, we could probably put them all out in there. Probably could. I'll just give it good stuff there. Alright, now then, to season it, rinse my hands. Alright, let me get my salt. Want salt? Okay. I'm gonna put salt all over that. Pepper. Of course, you gotta have pepper. I put it so when it drizzles down in there, then you've got that, we're going to use water. We're going to put our water. I'd say probably, because that'll start, let me get a little more water, just in case. I don't, I won't, oh, there we go, steaming. Probably about like that. I should have put my butter on. I wasn't even thinking, y'all. Put your butter on before you do your pepper. I just rub a light coat of butter over my skin so it doesn't get dried out. I just bathe my turkey and rub my turkey and talk to my turkey. Okay. Now it's in its little hot bath there. And we'll push that down because we want our lid to set on that. Alright, let me get a paper towel. Paper towel. I told y'all I wasn't going to probably do a turkey or anything this year, but you know, when you buy stuff and you think, well, I've got to use that because it's time, you got to use it. You just got to. Now I can put my little button thing in there again. And I will get my lid. So now we'll see if it'll fit right down in there. So now I'll talk to y'all in a little while. We got it on 400, and I'll probably cook it quite a few hours. We'll be back. Now don't forget to take your pieces, your giblets or whatever you call them, put them in the plastic wrap. Put those in the freezer immediately so they don't ruin, because you're going to want to make those, use those with your giblet gravy. Oh my God, I took the lid off because I had forgot. I forgot that I have got to put celery down into my bird. Hunks of celery down with the onion. So you don't forget that. And I've got a piece of celery here I need to use. So let me get this out of here. Let me get this out of here. And cut that. And just drop that wherever we want to. You put it on this little edge or wherever you want to put that celery. And then, now I think we've got nearly everything. We got our onions and celery. I didn't want a lot of herbs and stuff on that, so I'm just doing the basics. Okay, maybe I won't be back for a little while. All right, let's check the turkey. It's been in there an hour. So that's what I want to do, is just check the turkey. God, don't forget the turkey. That looks a little dry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some oregano oil that I made, and I'm just going to spray it. Just so it doesn't dry out. And we'll put it back in its little bassinet and let it sit there and cook. Okay, let's check on the turkey. I had to go put a sweater on. I got cold. Especially since my iron levels are so low from the whatever. Alright, let's check her. Getting there, y'all. See how those mushrooms and stuff is just flattened out nearly. Now this button says it's done. Let's see. I don't think it is. Let me test it. Let me test it and see. No, I think we'll need about another. Let's baste it. At least we can baste it while we're here. Baste that out with that good celery juices. Turkey, 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 turkey. Yeah, that basting that will keep that, make it a lot better. I'll tell you probably what I could do, and we're going to do. Let's check down here. Let's check here. What we're going to do, y'all, is we'll turn our roaster off. And then we're going to put our lid back on that roaster. Just let that sit there and cool down naturally on its own. And then we'll be back after a while. Talk to you soon. Well, it's been several hours. Remember, I turned it off, and we're going to check this turkey now and see. Because I said, Mother, you want some turkey? She said, yes, I think I do. So, we're going to have some turkey. Let me see, make sure it's done, Billie Jean. Because that's one thing you don't want to do, is let me see, make sure now. I want to make sure that is done. And it looks like it is. So, looks like it is. At least I think. I think so. Let me get a paper plate there. Yeah, it's done. That's done. See how these mushrooms, let's get these toothpicks out. You don't want nobody forgetting about them and getting choked on a toothpick. And that'd be about like something I'd do. You know. See, your mushrooms are up under that. It's still hot. But your sausage and your mushrooms, see, I just want y'all to see how wonderful. Oh, y'all, that's so good. That is so moist, that breast. It's not dry. All because of our Fanny Craddock, I call it the Fanny Craddock situation. The mushrooms. Oh, it's so good, y'all. I wish y'all was here to have a piece of this. So that's how to keep your breast, your turkey white meat, from being dry. Is let's take some of this and try this out and see how good that is, and then we will see about that here in a minute. Good, y'all. Good turkey. Can't beat that. I mean, you just cannot beat that. And you've got all your juice here. Remember, we've got our onions down in the cavity. We've got our legs. Let's see if this turkey is so big. It's hard to get down under it because it is, and I can't even. I'm gonna try to cut that. that wing, if you pull the legs back and the wing back, it's so easy to get in there. But it's so hot still. It's just very, very hot. And it's done. If I could just pull that, and I'm not so sure that I can get that wing out. I don't think I can, because there's not enough room in that pan. I don't think there's enough room in there. I want to make sure it's soft or tender, and all of our pieces are tender. That's the main thing. Because I'm going to have to cut this down to get it in the ice box. Even though we've got that big, let me get a knife. A fork. Let me get this. I use this skewer fork. And see if I can get that wing off of there. There. Get this out of here. Then we can pretty well, maybe, get that pulled up there. Trying to get down under it. It's so hard to get down under that without burning yourself. Without burning yourself. Okay. Maybe that should cut right across there. Well, that's fine, because we'll just pull that out, won't we? That gets our other wing over there. Let's get this mushroom concoction taken out, and the sausage, because we can use that down in our gravies and things. It'll be a delicious addition. Get that old fat off there. I want y'all to see this breast. See how lovely that breast and all that is. See, it's just moist. Oh my gosh, it's moist. Well, it looks like I got the biggest mess in the world, but Mother came through. And so I fixed her a little plate. She wanted some Little Ritz crackers to go with hers. I said, okay, Mom, get what you want. I'll do it for you, whatever you want. So that's what I'm doing, is going through here. What I'm going to do with all this is I'm going to let it cool. And I'm going to strain all that. Get this taken care of here. And that's our turkey. It's done. It's good. Hope y'all try this. We'll give the kudos to Franny Craddock. Who can find her little black and white British video anywhere, I might incorporate her on this. She's long gone, but we're not. We'll talk to you soon.